difficult for him. Celebless says his name, and Kang is shocked to hear this. After some time, they are walking through the streets of the village. Kang comments that even though so many people have died, the village is eerily quiet. He asks God if he knows the reason. God replies dismissively that he is not in the mood. Kang considers getting rid of Celebless to calm God's anger but realizes he cannot trust anyone in the village, and the forest is full of gnolls. He decides it is best to leave immediately. Kang grabs Celebless and begins running. While running, Celebless tries to say something to him. She raises her hand and Kang sees a phoenix approaching. He is shocked. Celebless smiles at him. After some time, the phoenix lands on the ground. Celebless greets the phoenix and asks Kang to put her down. Kang releases her, and she approaches the phoenix, speaking to it as though they understand each other. Kang is astonished and realizes this is because of her tamer blessing. Afterward, Celebless walks back to Kang Han-su and kisses him. God becomes furious at the sight. Kang asks her what she is doing, clearly confused. The phoenix begins revolving around them. Suddenly, Kang notices Celebless sitting on the phoenix. She says something to him and then leaves. On the other side, God pulls his hair in anger. Kang tells God that he is upset too and cannot believe Celebless repaid his generosity with misconduct. Suddenly, a status window appears in front of Kang, and he is shocked by what it reveals. Kang sees that he has received a blessing from a fairy. He is delighted to discover that it is a high-rank blessing. At the same time, God feels uncomfortable and annoyed. He tells Kang that all sorts of unexpected things can happen in life. The fairy explains that the blessing designates Kang as a friend of the fairies, which increases both his lifespan and youth. Kang reflects that the blessing is similar to the outsider's blessing. He realizes that if he uses the outsider's blessing and the fairy's blessing together, the lifespan he can burn with his meat power will significantly increase. God tells him that he looks unusually happy. Kang replies that he is satisfied because he has parted ways with the fairy. The god feels more at ease now. Later, in the middle of the jungle, Kang tells the outsider god that they should venture further this time. On the other side, Prince Alsus and Princess Athena are gathered with the heroes of Fantasia. Prince Alsus tells the heroes that it has already been 3 days since their arrival. He explains that after meditation, they will raise their levels by hunting. He reassures them not to be frightened, as the night orders will draw monsters closer for their first hunt. Princess Athena cheers up the heroes and tells them that blessings are an absolute necessity for mages. She explains that when the rank of their blessings and their levels increase through hunting, their competence will also grow. The heroes, encouraged by her words, are excited and ready to hunt. Suddenly, a hero notices a slime. The group prepares to attack it, but Princess Athena and Prince Alsus stop them. They explain that slimes are beneficial creatures that do not harm humans, so they should remain unharmed. The heroes are surprised by this information. Princess Athena explains that slimes consume all manners of filth, trash, pests, and even corpses. She tells them that slimes reduce the risk of infectious diseases in the area. Holding the slime in her hand, she emphasizes that attacking slimes is forbidden, even for heroes, as it would be considered savage. The heroes apologize to her for their misunderstanding. Afterward, Prince Alsus tells the heroes that gnolls with an average level of 2 would be the most appropriate targets for their first hunt. However, their main goal today is a gnoll with an intermediate level of 4. The girls in the group are shocked to hear this. Princess Athena reassures them, saying they need not worry because they have a saintess who can revive them if they die. Suddenly, Prince Alsus adds that with the people they have today, they could even handle orcs with an average level of 6. He steps in to support Princess Athena, covering for her words. After some time, the hunting begins. The students encounter the gnolls and are shocked to see them. Choi Kang-min is thrilled as he finally has prey to fight. He attacks a gnoll but fails, and the gnoll injures his eye, leaving him in pain. The gnolls begin to defeat the heroes one by one. The mages try to fight back with magic, but their spells have no effect. The gnolls prepare to attack the students as well. Suddenly, Prince Alsus arrives and intervenes. He fights off the gnolls and cuts one into pieces, saving the students. Every hero is injured after the battle. The saintess approaches Prince Alsus and thanks him for his efforts in guiding the heroes. She sits near one of the wounded heroes and calmly remarks that there must be a reason why God chose these people as heroes and sent them to this land. She uses her powers to heal the injured heroes. Looking serene, she tells them that each time they die, she will revive them. After some time, the heroes are revived and continue hunting. Choi Kang-min is with his group, facing a gnoll. Choi charges at the gnoll, using his blessing of grit, and this time he succeeds. He defeats the gnoll. A particular god compliments Choi for being smart, and Choi feels happy to have reached level 2. He also gains 2 new blessings, Command and Acceleration. Acceleration allows him to move incredibly fast during critical moments. Command grants any group he leads a slight increase in their abilities. Choi watches as his fellows celebrate. Suddenly he notices a gnoll attacking Zhang, but her group kills the gnoll. Jang cheers for her team and announces that she is now at level 2. Meanwhile, other girls look at her with envy. Zhang Monan thinks to herself that beauty is also a weapon. She has received a blessing called Color of Beauty, which frees her from ungraceful acts like physiological phenomena and physique maintenance. Jang feels ecstatic and thanks her group for their support. Choi thinks that Jang made a clever move. Afterward, he approaches the other girls and offers to help them. Meanwhile, all the gods are watching the activities of the heroes closely. On the other side, Yu Bo-ra is fighting a Knoll alone. She faces some difficulties but remains determined, saying she can handle it. She uses her magic power to create a fireball and successfully defeats the Knoll. Yu Bo-ra checks her status window and sees that she too has reached level 2. She has gained a blessing called Weapon, which means her body can function as a powerful weapon in all situations. Certain gods applaud her, and she thanks them. She notices that her wooden sword feels unusually sturdy due to the blessing. As she examines her status window, another Knoll suddenly attacks her. Thanks to her blessing, her weapons are powerful and can be restored. She defeats the Knoll, hitting it with her sword and then using her magic power to deliver a fatal blow by cutting its neck. Shortly after, she receives a notification that she has reached level 3. Yu Bo-ra feels overjoyed, knowing she accomplished this alone. Conversely, Choi Kang-min feels irritated as some of the boys in his group are busy fighting Knolls to impress Jang. Elsewhere, Prince Alsus and Princess Athena are observing the hero's progress. Meanwhile at noon, Kang has killed countless Knolls. God asks him if he knows how many he has defeated. Kang replies that even without checking, he knows he has killed at least a few thousand. Kang checks his status window and grows frustrated. Despite repeatedly checking his status while fighting, he notices that a curse has been added, but he has not leveled up. God is also feeling uneasy. Kang replies that it is okay. He knows that growth will be challenging because of the curse of that evil goddess, but he does not expect it to be this greatly diminished. He is angry and says his level is not going up at all. He notices that God is watching the stars and is curious as to why he has gotten into them all of a sudden. On the other hand, he wants to know about the curse of slaughter, which means the friendly races will slightly fear him and find him appalling. Kang says he is being forced to be an objective outsider. Meanwhile, God is cheering him up. Suddenly, he sees that NL is wearing a precious bracelet. He takes it off. Kang is stealing their treasures, as he is sure they are all from humans or fairies. He thinks he cannot level up, so money is the only way to get stronger. Suddenly, there are many Knolls coming toward him. Kang sees them, and there are still Knolls remaining. He sees their status window, and the Knoll with the name Hook makes fairies cry at level 6. Kang knows they devised a plan because they thought having the number advantage was insufficient, and it looks like they eat a ton of meat. Kang is also ready for the fight. They all run at once to attack him. Kang jumps to beat them. There is the energy of meat released by him. He says he is happy that so many good teachers came to find him personally. Meanwhile, the Knolls are shocked to see his jump. He kills one of them and thanks them because, with their help, he learns to use his powers naturally. He says it will always be incredibly lacking no matter how much they prepare. After some time, he beats them all. Now he has a ton of gold. He thinks he has a language problem with merchants. They are no better than rocks if he cannot sell this stuff at the proper price. Kang believes he needs a translator. He also says he can trust them since they suck at lying. Suddenly, a man with a devil's horn comes. He asks him where the one caring for all these Knolls goes. Kang is surprised to see him. The man comes near to him. Kang suddenly grabs him, smiles, and says he finally got the one who understands his language. He asks his name and tells him he does not know what kind of Knoll he is, but he thinks they can become friends. The man replies, implying that he is a devil, not a Knoll. Kang is shocked to hear this. He believes that demons are very powerful humanoids, as the goddess said. She told them that the objective of the heroes was to defeat the great demon king. He also thinks that if even gods had to request help from other worlders, demons had to be powerful. Suddenly, the demon shouts at him and tells him that hitting someone on the nerve at first introduction while claiming to be friends is ridiculous. He also tells him that the belief that all demons are strong is prejudice. Kang apologizes to him and tells him he is too weak. The demon starts crying. After that, he tells Kang that he is abnormally strong. He asks him who he is, as he is so strong at level 1. He replies that it is all thanks to his blessings. The demon does not believe him and tells him he is not dumb, as he can see more curse than blessings. Kang is shocked. The demon tells him he has an observation blessing in his one eye. He tells him he also has another gift other than observation that lets him peek at the status windows of others. Meanwhile, God is also watching everything. The demon tells Kang he is a dark mage and cannot learn dark magic if he is dumb. He tells him he is currently training away from his homeland for marriage, so do not treat him like a lowly human. He tells him he was already at an appropriate age to marry long before birth. Conversely, God pressures Kang to ask more about the devil's personal story. After that, Kang asks him why he has not managed to get married till now. He grabs him by his neck. The devil is annoyed with his axe. The demon replies that the stronger a demon is, the more partners they can have. He tells him that he ran away because he didn't want to become the 243rd husband of an old demon. Kang sees him with pity. The devil asks him how he can move around. Kang doesn't understand it. The devil tells him he used a significant amount of that paralysis potion that would paralyze even a fairy with solid natural resistance. So how is he immune to it when he is just a level 1 human? Kang sees the poison bottle. Kang remembers the Chief Crimson,